Yo, what's good guys, it's Jiedel, and we are back in the time machine. We are going back to the 2002 season to rebuild the Miami Heat. Obviously, the Heat did a good rebuild on their own. They won the championship in 2006 around Dwyane Wade and Shaquille O'Neal. But we're going to redraft them and see what we can do with the Heat. So this first season, we're going to tank, try to get the draft pick for Dwyane Wade. If we don't get it, we will force trade our way into the Dwyane Wade pick, and then we'll turn force trades off. That way, we just guarantee we get Wade. I don't know if we're going to get Haslam. That might bother some of the hardcore Heat fans watching this video, but hey, maybe we team them up with David West instead of Haslam, see how their careers change. So first thing we need to do is tank. So we have Eddie Jones. Caron Butler is honestly at this point, he's 23, he's an 80 overall. I'd prefer not to trade him. I actually like pairing him with Wade. Obviously in real life, I think he was a player they used to get Shaq. But Eddie Jones, he's an 85. He's not going to help us tank, so we got to trade him. A quick note, a lot of you guys were mad at my Throwback Cavs video that I didn't lower the salary cap. So this time I lowered it as low as it could go to 85 million. In real life, the salary cap at this time is around 44, so you really can't get the salary cap to match the salary, so it's going to be wonky no matter what. You just got to accept that. And so I'm looking for unprotected firsts, and here's the Knicks one, so let's just take it. Brian Grant, 78 overall, 31 years old, don't need him on the team. All right, I'm going to do this trade. The Kings will give us a 21 pick. I think that'll be the 2025 draft, or I think that'll be the 2005 draft. I don't really remember who's even in it, but getting a first round pick again. We're here to acquire assets. When you have the hindsight of knowing which players are going to be good in these drafts, you have a huge advantage, and it's just on you to acquire picks. Anyhow, so we're going to trade you two. We're tanking, guys. We need to get rid of all these players, you know? And there's a lottery protected first round pick. Boom, we're taking it. And that guy will help us with our tank. So right now, we are tanking this roster like crazy. Malik Allen, you gotta go too. I'm sorry, my man. Well, it looks like we might, oh my God, they're gonna give us an unprotected first for Malik Allen. Charlotte Hornets, you guys continue to amaze me with your dumbness. Can I trade Travis Best? He's 31, he's a 74 overall. He shouldn't really have any value. And there it is. The Kings will give us a top 3 protected first round pick. I don't know why these teams are doing that. Obviously, the Kings around this time were a pretty good team, but still. Okay, so our tank commander team, 73, 73, 80, 67, and a 75. This team is ready to be terrible. 50% team chemistry. You gotta love it. And we win our first game somehow. Somehow we win our first game. We win our third game. We're gonna lose some games. I'm not worried. We're a bad team. The tank engine is on its way. So I hope you guys enjoy watching me pile up some L's right now until we get to the offseason. All right, mid-thing update. So obviously Alonzo's age was not 25 at the time like I thought. I'm looking it up now. It was 32. And he actually missed that whole season because of a kidney disease. And in real life, he was on the Nets. So I will be trading him because, yeah, all those reasons. Feels right to trade him. So we're going to trade him for these protected Milwaukee picks. Obviously, Milwaukee's going to get kind of a player for a bit longer because of his age. The grand scheme of things, will that change this rebuild at all? Not really. Alright, and my tank worked perfectly. We were 15 and 67. Shaq won MVP for the Lakers. Alright, we don't really care about all this stuff. T-Mac, Kobe. T-Mac should be on the Heat. Let's try to snag him at some point during this rebuild. Can you imagine pairing Dwyane Wade and Tracy McGrady? Oh my God. I guess they both need the ball, so maybe they're not a good fit, but it'd be highlight central, you know? They paired LeBron and Wade. Why not? Why not? So the Suns somehow swept the Lakers. Now they're going against the Kings. And on the other side, McGrady's Magic are going to be playing the Kings, and it looks like the Kings are going to win this one. Oh, yep, the Kings are going to win this one. Chris Webber, MVP. All right, this is what we're all here for, ladies and gentlemen. The draft lottery. Somehow we don't have the best odds because of the Charlotte Hornets, and we don't own any other lottery picks. All the other teams we own the picks for, they did well with the players we gave them. And we have the #1 pick in the draft, so you know, we should take LeBron, but for the purposes of the video, we're going to take Dwyane Wade. Sucks to not pick LeBron James when he's staring you in the face, but Dwyane Wade is an all-time great, so it's really not that big a deal. Let's see what our next pick in this draft is. 22, and I'm sure we could still snag a good player at this pick. You know, knowing who's going to be good and who's not going to be good is such a big advantage. It looks like someone already took Udonis Haslem, so you know what? I think I'm going to trade this pick and the 30th pick this draft, just because I don't know if I really need Kyle Korver. Plus, we paired Korver with LeBron in our last throwback rebuild, so that's a little boring. The Hornets will give us a top 3 protected pick and a second rounder. You know what? We'll take that if Korver's still there at the beginning of the second round, and he is. So, Kyle Korver, welcome to the team. So we actually have a massive amount of salary cap space because we literally don't have anyone on our roster, and all the guys we do have are young. So we're going to be big players in free agency here. Jason Kidd, though, is not really... I don't know. I just don't want to pair Jason Kidd with Dwyane. Steve Nash is someone we could pair with Dwyane. I think this year I'm going to try to snag some of the younger guys who can help this team out. I don't really need to get the second star yet. So Shane Battier, we know he's a good combo with Dwyane Wade. Imagine comboing them this much earlier. Lamar Odom. We're going to go for Lamar. He's a versatile player, obviously. Now, obviously, we want to pair Dwyane Wade with like a really star big man, but I don't really see one in free agency here that I love. All right, we're going to go for Baron Davis. And a little Brad Miller, just a 2-year for little Braddy here. And all three agreed with us. So now we have Baron Davis, Lamar Odom, Brad Miller. Okay, we're already filling out the team pretty nice here. Jermaine O'Neal I do want, but not on a 4-year deal. We don't have the cap space for him either. Once again, we own 3 first-round picks, a Hornets top 3, our pick, and an unprotected Milwaukee pick. This Hornets team still looks pretty awful, so that's going to be a good pick for us. Hopefully it doesn't go to the top 3 for them. And this Milwaukee team is all right. Maybe we'll get something good out of their pick. All right, so lineup in year 2, Baron Davis, Dwyane Wade, Caron Butler, Eddie Griffin, Brad Miller. The bench, Lamar Odom, Rasul Butler, Mike James, Anderson, and Korver. Let's trade Anderson. We want to give Korver more minutes, obviously. And a second-round pick. Perfect. I can make use of second-round picks. So this season, I'm hoping we just make the playoffs. I don't know if we'll do more than that. We're piling up losses early on, so maybe we tank once again. Perhaps we get a Dwyane Wade on our team. We receive a unprotected first-round pick and a top 3 protected first-round pick, and they get Kyle Korver and the Spurs pick. That's a no-brainer trade. Obviously, we're going to make this trade. Unprotected Timberwolves picks could be good. I mean, obviously, they have prime Kevin Garnett, but I feel like, the Spurs are they're a dynasty, so... And the Timberwolves could lose Kevin Garnett. So, we got to make that trade. And now the Timberwolves want to trade Korver back to us for Rasul Butler. And all I have to give and they're going to give me a second-round pick? Yeah, this is a no-brainer. What is the computer doing? And now the Rockets want to give us a protected first-round pick for Kyle Korver. Poor Korver, dude. This dude's getting traded left and right. But first-round picks are first-round picks, even if they're from the Houston Rockets, who always seem to be a good team. All right, we finished here 42-40. Kevin Garnett won MVP. Very bad sign for those draft picks we acquired earlier in the season. I underestimated KG, who also won Defensive Player of the Year. LeBron made All-NBA third team as a rookie. What about our boy Dwyane? Didn't make an All-NBA team, that's okay, but Baron Davis did. We're the 7th seed going against the Magic, who obviously they've got Jason Terry, Tracy McGrady, Grant Hill. Oh man, they have a good team. I'm a little scared of them. We're gonna lose for sure, but hey, you never know. We do pick up game 2. I feel like we're a feisty team, Maybe not feisty enough as we lose 4-1. I'm happy we got a game on a much better Magic team. And the Warriors make it to the finals against Iverson 76ers. And the Warriors are going to win the title. Oh, my Lord. Gilbert Arenas. All right, let's see where this draft lottery takes us. Oh, via Charlotte, we have the number 1 odds. And via Milwaukee, number 2. However, Charlotte gets that pick if it remains top 3. So hopefully that falls to 4. And it did! Oh my god, it fell to 4. We are so lucky. So we have the 2nd pick on the 4th pick. So if we're lucky, the Pacers will not draft Dwight Howard. And they take Dwight. Okay, that's not good for us. Iguodala. Okay. Honestly, some good players. Just no one I really think is that worthy of a 2nd overall pick. Luau Deng is obviously pretty good. Iguodala obviously becomes, a beast. Who had the first pick? The Pacers did. So let's see what Pacers might give us for a Dwight Howard. What we'd have to give them for Dwight. Because I think Dwight paired with Dwyane Wade would be awesome. They're both so athletic. The pick and roll, it'd be great. All right, so I'm going to offer them the 2nd pick and a lottery-protected Atlanta pick for next year for Dwight. And they agreed. Okay. Now, I think, obviously, Iggy, he has a better peak than Luau, but Luau, he plays the 3 lockdown defender. I think we're gonna have to go with Iguodala, knowing he'll be the better player. And now we also have the 19th pick. I don't remember who this is from. This is probably our own pick. And although we miss out on Deng, we snagged Trevor Ariza. Oh man, I like where this is going. I'm trading Brad Miller to the Wizards for 2 first-round picks. No-brainer move. We have Dwight. Don't need Brad that much anymore. I still want to get off of the Lamar Odom contract at this point because I feel like I'm pretty solid at small forward. All right, this one, I get a good small forward and I save a lot of money. Boom. All right, we're going to trade Barron for Zach Randolph and Derek Anderson. I know these are all risky trades, but guys, if you get the chance to get T-Mac with Dwyane Wade, oh lordy. So we offered a huge contract to Tracy McGrady. If we don't get him though, Pau Gasol is another guy we could go for. He's only 25 at this point. You know, obviously Pau did great things with Kobe, so, you know, not the worst thing if we get Pau. And Rashard Lewis, who actually was on the Heat, but not in this better state. And Tracy McGrady agreed to sign with us! Yes! Oh, yes. So now that we have T-Mac, we just need like a backup center for Dwight. Brian Grant, you can be our guy. Why not? You signed with us. So the game plan for year 3. Dwyane Wade at point guard. T-Mac at shooting guard. Butler at small forward. Zach Randolph, power forward. Dwight Howard, center. That is a god tier starting lineup. The bench, Harping, Iguodala, Derek Anderson, Eddie Griffin, and Trevor Ariza. And we still have Milwaukee's pick, the Kings' top 5 protected pick, and an unprotected Wizards pick in this upcoming draft. So let's see, you know, who's in this draft. Chris Paul, we have a good shot at him via the Bucks. Danny Granger's in this draft. In real life, so is Darren Williams, but he's actually not in 2K for some reason. I actually don't see a ton of guys I love in this draft class, but if we get the #1 pick and get Chris Paul, could be good. All right, but let's focus on winning the title this year because we have a title team. All right, we finished the year 54-28, but I did notice that we were like 25-20 at one point, which means in the second half of the season, we were just crazy. Tim Duncan MVP, so it's a good thing we traded the Spurs pick for this year that we had. Dwyane Wade made all defense second team again. That's pretty good. Dwight Howard did not make the rookie first team. All right, so game 1 against the Brooklyn Nets. We win. Game 2, they win. Okay, they actually take a game on us. They had a losing record and they made the playoffs, yet they're up 2-1 on us somehow. They're up 3-1 on us. They had a losing record. UK! All right, here we go. Game 4. Let's simcast this one. I swear, if we lose to a team with a losing record after how good we were, give more minutes to Tracy McGrady. As if T-Mac's not playing enough. They're winning it. Okay, no, we're winning. We're winning. We're winning. Okay, we dominated them, as it should be. Let's see what the minutes distribution is. T-Mac's playing 37 a game. Up to 41. You know what? It's the playoffs. Let's simcast this one. We're undefeated with simcast. A perfect 1-0. And it's a close one here. But we pulled away. Okay, 3-3. We're gonna come back from 3-1. Us going down 3-1 is so fluky. Us losing a game in this series, I think, is fluky. You know what? I actually haven't looked at their roster. Who knows if it's fluky? Thankfully, we're coming back from 3-1. That was a close game 7, though. That was a close game 7. Oh my God, who was on that team? 84, 81, 80, 78. This team is trash. All right, game 1. We take game 1. We're gonna have to go against Iverson's team. All right, I like the way everything's stacking up. Game 2 goes to us. Game 3 goes to us. Game 4 goes to us. Okay. All right, so we sweep the second round after our first round scare. But you know, that Spurs team that demolished the Heat in the finals, like, I want to say 5 years ago, I think they went to game 7 against the Mavericks in round 1. So crazy things do happen in real life too, along with 2K. All right, we're going against this championship Pistons team. You know, it would be a fun rebuild. What if the Pistons drafted Carmelo instead of Darko? So we got Chauncey. So this is actually a really good defensive team. This is the type of team that would slow us down, but I still think we're going to win. We just have way too much star power. We've got Dwyane Wade. Let's be honest here. Dwyane Wade is an all-time great. T-Mac's right there with him. And looks like they take a game, but we take the series. All right, we're in the finals, and we're going to go against that Warriors team. How is it always the Warriors, man? If it's and they take game 1! Oh my, and they take game 2! Oh! And we take game 3. Okay, come on. We're not losing to the... Oh my God, we're down 3-1 again! They won. Okay, well, we're going to win next year. There's no way we don't win next year. Doesn't look like we're going to have a lottery pick this year, though, sadly. We have the 21st pick, the 22nd pick, and the 20th pick. We have 3 picks in a row. Okay, so let's see if we can swindle some sort of trade with all these draft picks. I don't think I'm going to be picking anyone that great. I would like to get someone I could get playing time with, or at least a better draft pick, more valuable draft pick. Only 3 offers. We might just have to spend these picks. You know what? It's gonna. Our team's already championship level. It's gonna be a wild ride. Let's spend the draft picks on some players. Oh, we can take Lou Will. Not bad. Boom, Lou Will. I guess we'll take Amir Johnson, and we'll take Marcin Gortat. And Gortat was, I believe, Dwight's backup in Orlando, so that's actually kind of funny that we ended up with him as well. So obviously Chris Paul was the first pick. But we got Lou Will, Amir, Gortat. You know, we could have done worse. Now we're going to lose Matt Harping, that backup forward we had. that's okay. I feel like we really don't need him. The team's going to be fine. I just don't want to pay his salary because I need to re-sign Zebo. Zebo actually decided to sign with the Hornets. Oh, man. Well, we do have Amir Johnson, who's not going to be too good as a rookie. I still don't think we need Harping, but we're going to lose 2 solid contributors to the team. So I suppose I'll offer him a contract just to do it. And I don't even really want to pay him that much, to be honest. So I'm only going to offer him a 2-year deal. And he agreed to it, so he actually is back. So we lose Zebo, who I didn't want to lose. We're now entering Dwyane Wade's 3rd season in the NBA, our 4th season of the rebuild since we started a year before he drafted. And now this is the year Dwyane Wade actually won the NBA title. Okay, so the year 3 of Dwyane Wade's career rotation. Dwyane Wade, Tracy McGrady, Caron Butler, Eddie Griffin, Dwight Howard. Amazing starting lineup. The bench, Andre Iguodala, Harping, Ariza, Anderson, and Lou Will as a rookie. You know, with Gortat getting some minutes here and there. 95 chemistry to start the year. We really should bulldoze through the NBA this season. And of course, we start with a loss. Another loss, of course. We're 2-7. We're 2-7. We have a 94 and a 99. All right, I have a feeling, yeah, we're going to come back around on the wins department. We must have just been getting super unlucky early. To be this bad this late into the season with how stacked our team is doesn't make sense. All right, we finished here 49-33, which is very disappointing. But again, we were like 12-20 at one point. So that means since going 12-20, we were like 37-12. So again, we're the hottest team coming into the playoffs. Dwyane Wade is just racking up these all-defense second-team noms. We're the #1 seed again. Wow. Okay, so we're going to win the East. Going against another losing record team in the first round, so we should clobber them. And we beat them in Game 1, so I can't say we've clobbered anybody. They beat us in Game 2. Oh, Lord. What is with our team, man? This is like my Throwback Cavs rebuild, too. I think I... Who's on this Pacers team? Devin Harris, Dajuan Wagner, Al Harrington. They're literally worse than us at every single position. The gap in skill between Dwyane Wade and Devin Harris is gigantic. And the gap in talent between Tracy McGrady and Dajuan Wagner is gigantic! How the fudge are we losing 3-1 to the Pacers? Undefeated in the Simcast, ladies and gentlemen. Give more minutes to Tracy McGrady every goddamn time. Team Max shouldn't even have to play that many minutes against this Pacers team. Oh my god, is this a... No, we're winning. We're crushing them. Alright, we beat them. Okay, we forced the Game 7 again. Going against the Raptors. If we win Game 7. Here we are in Game 7. Come on! Give more minutes to Dwyane Wade. Give more minutes to T-Mac. Give less minutes to Iguodala. I trust Iguodala. I trust the team. We won Game 7. I'm not even happy because that was what should have happened. Alright, Toronto Raptors. Game 1. They were a 43-win team. Now, I know we were only a 49-win team, ladies and gentlemen, but we were amazing in the second half of that year. We started out so bad, and yet, look, here we're on. Only up 2-1 on a Raptors team that... Who do they have? They got Jason Williams, Vince Carter, Shane Battier, David... Okay, they have a good team. But again, Vince Carter, not as good as T-Mac. Come on, Heat! Are we cursed? Are we cursed? We're down 3-2 again! We gotta do it. We gotta simcast it. We have to simcast this. Alright, we win this game. It's Game 7. Simcast. Please just give more minutes to Lou Will. Whose minutes am I taking away? Oh my god, this Game 7 is close. No, we're gonna win. We won. We're in the conference finals against the Detroit Pistons. Chauncey Billups, we beat this team. We already beat this team last year. If we win the finals, we're gonna be like the worst team to ever win. If we get taken to Game 7 in every series, I should simcast every game, but screw it. We beat them last year. I feel confident we beat them this year. We're up 2-0. Finally, we're up 2-0. 3-0. Are we going to sweep the conference finals, who is a 42-win team? Nope, 3-1. No sweeping for us, boys. We're in the finals. We are in the NBA finals going against the 70-12-win team got upset by the Grizzlies. Who is on this Grizzlies team, ladies and gentlemen? It is Alvin Williams. It is Jamal Crawford. So we have 3 players averaging more points than their best player. This seems like an easy dub, and yet they take Game 1. They take Game 2. Game 3. You're simcasting. I'm simcasting Game 3. Oh, man. This is a close game. No, we pulled away. We have so much offensive firepower. I really don't see a scenario where we lose to this team. Game 4. We're the away team again. So come on, come on. All right, first quarter's out. Oh yeah. See, now we're starting to blow them out. It looks like they're gonna take. Oh wait, are we gonna win this one? This is a close one. Oh man, this one's close. It looks like they're actually gonna win this one. Oh, okay, they win. Game 6 on the road. So if we win this one, wait. I think both teams have only won away games. Oh man, they're not even gonna let it go to Game 7. This Memphis team is not letting it go to Game 7. I'm going in. I'm going in. This is dumb. This is dumb. Come on, let's go. Let's go. T-Mac, we need some magic, bro. Dwyane Wade all the way, and one, Dwyane Wade! Please make the free throw. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, I meant to take the 3. Ah, unless I can get an and-1. Or G-Mac can get a 3, which I doubt. It doesn't look good. Give it back to T-Mac. T-Mac, oh, it's a 2 again, T-Mac. What are you doing? It's over. All right, I'm done. So we have to go to another season. Draft lottery. We have odds at the 14th pick via the Timberwolves. And that is the pick we end up with. And with this 14th pick, we're going to take... We don't really need Bojan. We're going to trade Finder the pick. The 76ers are giving us a lot of stuff, so we're going to do that. Boom. Accepting the final team option on Dwayne, Dwight, Iggy, Ariza. All right, we need to re-sign Karan and Eddie for sure. Karan is a restricted free agent, so I'm not actually going to touch him. I'm just going to match whatever people offer him pretty much. Eddie, though, he was a starter for us, so we kind of need him. Actually, we'll offer Karan a contract. If I can get him on a flat deal, that would be really great. And Karan agreed to the flat deal, and so did Eddie. Okay, so the lineup, Dwyane Wade, McGrady, Butler, Griffin, Dwight. It's basically just the better, more experienced version of last year. This year, if we don't get off to a slow start, we should have the best record in the league. All right, we win our first game, win our second game, lose our third game. All right, lose our fourth. So it looks like we might be in for another rough start. For whatever reason, we keep having rough starts, then finishing off the year really well. And I don't know why, I just feel like that's gonna happen again. So I'll see you guys in the playoffs. Dwyane Wade was the MVP. We were 66-16. This should be our year. This should be our year. Warriors are on the other side. That Phoenix team that went 70-12 is now the 3rd seed. So that was a fluke season. You know what? We're 66-16. If we don't win the title this year, we didn't win the title in this video. I failed. I'm simulating the playoffs. We won the first round, 4-1. Very good. Second round, we're up 2-1 again. 3-1, 4-1, let's get it. All right, we've lost a game in each series. Going against the 76ers with Iverson. We're better than that team for sure. Now, why do we always sweep the conference finals and then struggle in the first 2 rounds? Down 2-2, 3-2. Yes! We did it, we did it, we did it. I don't know why this one was so hard. Alright, well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. What do you guys think the next throwback rebuild should be? I think it should be, what if the Pistons drafted Carmelo instead of Darko? Or we could try to do like a 2010 Derrick Rose rebuild, something like that. I think I would need to get a roster for that one, so that one might take a little bit longer. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this video, what throwback rebuild you want next, and peace!